And in this week's episode of Business Solutions, we get to explore the digital marketing space, all matters web development, content management, optimization of websites, and all that into this multi-billion venture, which businesses are now rushing into to explore the humorous and the several number of customers who are in the country and abroad. And to unpack this, I'm joined by Raul Nyobola, I beg your pardon, who is a digital marketing expert and will be giving us more of what he does and why he does it. So, karibu sana, Raul. You can introduce yourself and what you do.
My name is Raul Nyobola. I am a website developer, a graphic designer, and also a digital marketer. I founded a company called TSN Branding Experience. It is a company focusing on offering digital marketing solutions and web development services to clients and businesses.
Okay, so just to kick this conversation rolling, the digital marketing is a new thing in the country, maybe 5 or 6 so years at the moment, and many businesses are rushing into getting the enterprise in it, right? Through social media, through websites, and all other manner of advertising to grow their brand. And up to billions of shillings are in transaction within the Kenyan marketplaces, with small businesses missing out on these profits. What are the points or what are the dons that MSMEs onboarded on these digital spaces are actively doing?
There are very many mistakes which businesses are doing in the digital marketing world. One example, one big mistake is most of these business owners don't understand their business. They don't understand their target market, their target audience rather. They don't understand the effective strategies they can use to make their products or services reach to a wider reach. So you find themselves they are doing let me give an example of a furniture shop and a medical shop. These are two different businesses, but in some cases you find they do the same way of marketing. You see, like definitely one won't work because the target audience of a hospital and the target audience different. Of an is very, very much different.
Oh wow. So we are speaking about content now, which you're taking to people, and this comes in content management in these MSMEs through their maybe social media person or their digital marketer. And now in small businesses it has proven to be a hurdle where they are unable to jumble maybe issues of inexperience or even lack of knowledge in it, or rather just thinking that since it's a social media thing on Facebook I can navigate through it. Then how can the digital marketers better from boredom and repetition to their audiences?
It's very easy. You can embrace the use of keywords when doing your content. Let's say, for example, you want to go and buy a phone in Nakuru. Chances are very high you'll search for phones in Nakuru. Then you get two different pages. One page has used very good keywords in their caption. Like, for example, this phone is Redmi Note 11, goes for 11,000, and they've listed all their specs. Then the other shop, they have just said this is the phone, 20,000. Then they've stopped there. You know, you as a buyer or you as a potential customer, their chances are very high you'll go with the one who was
given more details.
Yeah. So you can embrace keywords to make it very easy for you coming up with your content and your captions.
Is that an issue of lack of knowledge or maybe ignorance? Or?
Yeah, I can say it's ignorance because I've also seen it in TikTok. I find a very good business has done a very good advert, but they tend to leave out on some important information like where they're located, their contact information, the price of that product. I can say it's ignorance in a way.
You're shooting at the people who say DM for prices.
Yeah, it's very bad, by the way. You don't say you don't say DM for price because me as a potential customer, I have to make a decision before I come to your DM.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're saying that different products require different marketing strategy.
Exactly.
But there are some basic things that need to apply in all the products, whether services and goods.
Yes.
Maybe you could just give us maybe 2 or 3 when you are exploring this kind of marketing on social media.
I was discussing with a client last week ago, 2 weeks ago. We were talking about most people want that sense of accountability, and they want to be assured that this business is legit. So for you to beat around these two, there's some things which have to be straight in all businesses. One of them I've mentioned is those keywords and being transparent in your marketing. We've seen very many businesses which tend to hide some information, and you see when you go to the comment section you find people complaining this business doesn't look legit. So for you to attract that audience, for you to win that trust, I still insist on giving a descriptive information or a descriptive caption to your audience so that you can avoid the questions. When you go to the comment section, you don't get very many questions like where you located, where you give everything, every information in your caption, so that on the comment section you just get other questions like where can I get it, such kind of additional information.
What I'm picking from Raul is that you need to have skills on this thing. And now there's the issue where employers are torn apart. Should I outsource this service or should I hire a digital marketer? Where do you sit?
Both are correct. Also, it also depends with the nature of the business. Like in January, there was a tech startup that was starting in Nairobi, CBD. They wanted to outsource me as their digital marketer. But I advised them, with the kind of business that you have, it would be good if you have an in-house digital marketer. So it also depends with the kind of business. There are some businesses that it's good you outsource because they are maybe cheap, they are very efficient, the kind of content they want to do for you is a bit easy. But there are some businesses that will need full-time attention. Let's say, for example, let me use corporates. Like, for example, Safaricom. Imagine Safaricom outsourcing a digital market. Yeah. It will be very, very hard. But compared to like a phone, a business dealing with phones or selling phones and laptops, it's easy for them to outsource. Unlike Safaricom outsourcing a digital marketer.
We have a keen focus on under 50 million turnover business. These are MSMEs, small businesses. From what I'm picking is that I cannot have an in-house person for that kind of business.
Yeah.
I have to outsource.
You have to outsource.
But then how will it be sustainable for my business in that I wanna get profits the entire year, not just maybe a particular period of time when I'm launching a new product or something?
You see, for digital marketers, when you outsource the digital marketers, they have a way of operating. For example, me, I'll have to come up with a content calendar for the month. I'll have to ensure that content calendar is achieved. At the end of the month, I'll have to give you reports. So it's progressive. It's not about a particular product, but the entire business that is being marketed. Yeah.
You've spoken about content calendar, and actually this goes to my second question. How can MSMEs be up to speed with their content without spending exorbitantly? I know the content calendar now can guide you on how you're going to spend in digital marketing for this period, but how will you not surpass the limit of your, how you can budget?
You don't even need to break a bank when coming up with good content, because you can get content ideas every other time. I get content ideas almost every other hour. You can get content by the kind of questions clients are asking you. Like, for example, there's a pharmacy business that I work with, and the kind of questions they get is, how can I improve my skincare routine? How can such kind of questions, you can track them and have them as a content, either as a blog or as a video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I know we are going to know when to use a particular kind of content for that kind of product, but before then, using of influencers, social media influencers, and media campaigns have proven to work for businesses, but just for a short while. When is it, while it is a good marketing strategy, why does the gains only last for a short while?
Because the social media marketers are also there for business, and the kind of audience they have, they might not resonate to the kind of business that you have, that you want to market. And also these guys, as I've mentioned, there's also in business today, it's very common in betting companies. I see, like, let's say, for example, influencer Y has been approached by betting company, let's say Betika. So he'll market Betika for 3 months, then the contract expires. Then now this social media marketer goes to, let's say, SportPesa. He wants now to convince his audience that now
I've shifted from Betika to SportPesa.
Now Betika was bad, now let's go with SportPesa. It's very hard now to shift those people to the new brand. Yeah.
I feel that's a pinch to the business, to Betika now, this other one whose brand ambassador has gone to this other company. Then how will a business now be sustainable in that kind of a case? That's
why in digital marketing, the influencer marketing is not the most preferred way of doing marketing. As the biggest point there is also the audience. Let's say, for example, I'm a social media influencer. I'm a social media
marketer.
I'm a social media
influencer.
Yeah, influencer. The kind of people who are following me for who they know about me. Like, for example, I was a footballer, or I was a poet, or I was a musician. Now, if I want to sell a product to maybe an agricultural product, these people don't know me as an agricultural person, so it is very hard for me to sell that product to them. That's why the returns are a bit low.
Okay. Does it look like a misuse now to influencers, even if digital marketers? Because I understand you guys also outsource these influencers to come and push a particular brand. How does it, as the marketer themselves, does it taint their reputation, or rather does it draw back the gains they have made?
No, it doesn't. They are also come in handy. The social media influencers also come in handy, especially when you want to promote an event or a one-time thing. They are very good at that. But when you want to be like a brand ambassador for a given period of time, like let's say 1 year, the results might not be as good as investing that money in a Facebook ad.
Okay. Look, I have this business I'm opening up, and I know how to navigate through Twitter and social media. I don't want to hire any digital marketer. Talk to me about it. Am I in the right path? I have limited money. What do I do? But I want this business to boom.
You're not in the right path. If you are a business person, you're not a digital marketer. So you might be a business person, but you don't understand your business well. You don't understand your market well. That's where the digital marketers come in. It's like let's say I'm somebody who sells wood. I'm not a carpenter because I sell wood. Yeah, I need the expertise of a carpenter to make this wood to be a furniture. So you as a business person doesn't necessarily mean that you can market your business.
Is that a myth? That's a myth now.
Yeah, that's a myth. Yeah, and very many clients, by the way, are that way. They'll tell you like, no, take this amount of money because I can also do it myself. That's where they go wrong. You have to leave the whole work to the digital marketer because they understand it. They understand it better than you. They've done training. They've been trained. They've learned. They know the social media trends, the kind of captions to use to make your business sell more to the people.
But how will you convince a business owner who doesn't have money to pay this person?
I'll just ask him to look for money for the first month because when you get money for the first month, this money will bring good returns for the first month, and now it will now be like a chain. You'll now be getting money for the next for the coming months.
Okay. Digital marketing is coming because of the digital transformation in the digital space again, and we are coming from the days of door-to-door marketing, or rather billboards, or even radio and TV advertising. And now we have pay-per-clicks, we have the YouTube advertisements, we have the Google, whatever they're doing, the social media influencers. I just want you to paint a picture of how the transition has been.
The transition has been good, and actually it has come at the right time because people now are, in as much as very many people are using mobile phones, still many people don't like using their mobile phones. Like many people don't like using their mobile phones for such a long time, and many people are also not on the street as compared to the past. Like picture this: you want to advertise a car, and you just have one billboard in Nairobi. Somebody in Nakuru might not be knowing your business. So in as much as people have phones, people are moving to tech, you still have to use that short time to capture people's attention using the digital devices. So it's a very good transformation. It's a very good thing for the business, and it's also cheaper compared to the traditional ones.
I get this, but people have been frauded on this digital marketing, unlike TV and radio, which have been perceived to have more weight, or rather they can be easily trusted, they're credible. Digital marketing is kind of eroded with a lot of con and tricks, and now buyers are afraid of approaching a company that they saw on social media. How does that play out?
That's why I mentioned something like accountability in the first discussion. As a business, you can easily win the trust of your customers by having a very transparent strategies in your marketing. As a business, you have like you've pinned the location on your business page. You often post client reviews. You do a video showcasing your location. That will easily sell trust. But picture this: a business that sells furniture. I've seen very many of them on TikTok. They sell furniture, but when you ask them about their location, they say, no, we can deliver. No, we can deliver. It's very
that's
hard
a red flag.
Yeah, that's a very big red flag. So there's some things you can you can work on with your digital marketer to ensure that you easily win the trust of your business.
But we will not really shove off people who are selling products from their houses. Maybe I have a stock of small things like maybe say earrings or cosmetics products, and I don't have a physical shop, but I'm willing to deliver it for you.
You can post the client reviews. You can post some of your organic client reviews. You can post a video of a client saying, this guy, I bought a product from her, she delivered in good time. You post it, you have it pinned on your page somewhere. You see, those are the kind of things that boost the trust of a potential customer. When they go to your page, then you see, there's somebody who bought from you 2 years ago, and she recommended the product. I'll be like, okay, then I'm willing to buy.
But while that is for the business, how does this fraud affect the business of a digital marketer?
It's a very big challenge, by the way, because you have now to convince people that you are not a fraud. Yeah, it's a very big challenge, by the way. But I'm sure with the kind of business that people have, there's always a way you can convince your potential customer about it. I've seen some people coming up with strategies like pay on delivery, to win the trust.
Win the trust of the people.
Yeah.
Okay, now I have a digital marketer and I have the option of also traditional media. But when is sponsoring ads effective to a traditional marketing strategy, e.g. radio? Like, how will I? Why should I opt for radio to a digital marketing?
They both are good. I said all digital marketing platforms, they are good. It depends with the event, the time, and the product that you want to promote. Picture this: you want to have like a nationwide attention. An attention reaching the whole country in a short time. You'll go for radio, you'll go for TV, you'll go for let me go a bit political.